Hello, my name is Jim Davis, and I'm one of the founders of the group Leave the Silver, and founder and president of the company Leave the Silver. Wanted to thank you all very much for your support during our very first Kickstarter. A lot of hard work went into putting things together, and while we believe the adventure speaks for itself, we do really believe that your communication, your encouragement, and your inspiration in turn pushed us to not only do more but achieve more. The adventure grew. We produced the adventure, we produced maps, something we've always done for our own games, but we decided to try it out for yours as well. We tried our hands at some perspective digital artwork that you can show your players a few things they're seeing. We do this for a lot of our games, but we usually go out on the internet and find a few pictures that look like that. We decided to make our own this time around. We went ahead and produced high quality artwork. We decided to go ahead and produce high quality maps. You can not only do for a display for printing, but also display on TV screens or digital screens and whatnot. Ultimately, we have Ingen's Legacy. We produced a few other things as well. Begin the Begin. We produced the Wistermere map for you all. And at this point, some of you have been receiving them, some of you will be receiving them, and we hope you enjoy it. At this point, a lot of you can probably turn off the video, go back to your regular scheduled lives. I'm going to drone on a little bit like I tend to do in the updates. That is me, by the way, in most of them. I get to do a lot of the lifting on a lot of things. My company, my responsibility. I love it. I mentioned Leave the Silver as both a group and a company. I figured I'll give you all a brief look at what I mean and what's going on there. Leave the Silver started out as a group about 15 years ago when I moved to my current residence, Idaho Falls, Idaho. If you've never been there, we're a small community, maybe 50,000-ish people spread out among a couple of different cities. Beautiful place. Recommend you visit someday if you have the chance. Near Jackson Hole, near Yellowstone National Park, places like that, really close. Salt Lake City, not too far away, things like that. Little plug there for you. Anyway, back to the group. We had a group of us living in a basement, getting together, playing games. MechWarrior, first edition, second edition, third edition, playing Top Secret, playing all sorts of things, board games, video games, didn't matter. We just liked the game. And about 6 of us all sat together one day and said, why don't we make maps and try to sell them online? We thought this would be a great idea. Hey, let's do a buck a map kind of a thing. We thought about it. One of us went ahead and bought some web page space, bought a domain, was not Leave the Silver back then, and it went nowhere. Go figure. Only because we really couldn't decide on how we wanted to proceed, what we wanted to do, and really we were kind of horrible at it. The technology back then, we just couldn't decide. Fast forward a couple years, same 3 of the 6 people together, new groups. We've played in various and sundry groups through the years. Same kind of games, everything like that. But it's always been kind of the same 3 of us here and there within all these groups. Whether or not we've lived here or lived in kind of close cities nearby, we always got together and played together in the same group. Again, hey, 3.0 came out. And I know what you're talking about, what game we're talking about here. But we went, hey, let's try this again. Only this time something clicked. We came up with an idea for coming up with our own world. And somebody, again, designed a world called Wistermere. And the world Wistermere was an entire world. It wasn't just one continent or 2 continents or a realm or anything. It was an entire world where we could go ahead and build all of our games in, and everybody could take, you're in charge of this continent, you're in charge of this continent. We'll all decide and we'll all build things together. And we did. And we produced I think it was around 297-page core rulebook. We got it done. We got everything. We got artwork put together. We designed everything, the deities, the world, the NPCs, everything, the history. And then it kind of underwent a few revisions here and there, kind of as the world evolved. And then something unfortunate happened, or fortunate as you may think. 3.0 underwent a change to 3.5. Something happened to the licensing, and we decided it probably wouldn't be a good idea to try it out. So we scrapped the project. We put it to the side. We continued to use it ourselves, but we didn't put it out. Fast forward a couple more years. Here we are now, a group of us playing in the Underdark, and we're collecting so much treasure that somebody goes, hey, you know what? it's just too much. Just leave the silver. The name stuck. Everywhere we went, that became our catchphrase. You know what? Leave the silver, leave the silver, leave the silver. And we decided that would be a great adventuring name. Hence, the group name was founded. We designed a little moniker around it and some names around it, and then we contacted somebody and designed a logo around it and had him professionally design it. That became the company logo. About a year after all that happened, somebody got it in their idea. You know what? We've been talking about all this for years. Why don't we try again? And then, with the group of the 5 people we have currently, which is the current roster on the company, something finally clicked. About 2 years ago, I think this was, about a year and a half, 2 years ago, we all said, let's do it. We registered, we got the web page, we got the domain name, we got everything started, and we started writing things. At any given time, we have a lot of adventures, and a lot of maps designed, and a lot of everything kind of going around. Ingen's Legacy is the first one that hit 100% completed and ready to go. Rite of Passage, kind of included in Ingen's Legacy, but it wasn't one of those ones we were working on. It was just kind of a side, hey, let's do this as well. But there's 3 or 4 more that are always near completion at any given time that we're play testing and working on. So we will have more coming out as time goes on. But something finally stuck. We got together, and with your all's help, here we are today. The files were released today. Hopefully by now you all are enjoying them, and we really, really want your input on these because we feel like they are really good adventures that we're putting out. But we can always do better. We can always do more. That is just the nature of things. We hope you all enjoy it. So, back to the topic. Why am I here? Well, I'd like to present you a gift. These 2 droids. I mean videos. All right? Unboxing videos as they were. Sorry about the droid thing. I'm wearing my Star Wars t-shirt today. Kind of goes with it. They are rough, these videos, not my shirt. I have no video editing experiencing, obviously, nor do I really care to get into it right now. I have enough on my plate. So I just thought I'd show you all the books being unboxed. Kind of a thing. Some people do unboxing videos. I just thought it'd be neat. I also wanted to show you some pictures of where a large majority of the work gets done. And by work, I do mean work, and also a lot of the play. Don't get me wrong. We do meet here now to get a lot of the games done. We also run games at the local stores. We do not do any conventions yet, but that is something that we are thinking about doing in the year, starting in the year 2018, now that we're here. So I hope you enjoy these bland, unprofessional videos, some of the pictures. Most importantly, I hope by now you all are enjoying Ingen's Legacy, Begin the Begin, and all the rest of the stuff that we've pushed out to you all. Thank you very much for watching. Have your all great weekend, and God bless.